sorry. I'm
There
sorry.
you are. What are you doing?
Got fucking held up. Is he in there?
Yes, he's in there.
We've been waiting long. How long have we been waiting?
Well, just get in there and get that
What are you doing out here anyway? Tying for punters?
You cheeky cow. You just get in there.
All right, I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm a brass. I'm a brass with class. All right, I ain't the high end. And I may have been laid more times in a second-hand carpet, but I own a good bit of wedge. And I always make sure my kids are looked after. I love them kids. And I do the best I can for them. They're the first thing I think about and the last thing I think about at night. Here though. Here, what a funny fucking career choice for someone who hates sex. Give me chocolate hobnob, a cup of tea, and an episode of EastEnders, and I'm happy as Larry. Don't take a lot to please me, you know. Listen, on a serious note, right? You've got to do everything you can to survive. Grab what you can, take whatever's thrown at you. I know it ain't the best job, that's granted. But it's, I don't know, it's all I've ever known, innit? And I ain't being funny, right? How many birds do you know that go on a night out, meet a fella, take him home, shag him, jog him on the next morning, never to be seen again? Well, at least I've got the nous to charge the slippery little fuckers. Actually, while on the subject of men, I remember this one night. I was having ructions with a punter about condoms, believe it or not. I said, listen here, mate. I said, I've been round the block a fair few times, and this is obviously something you do on a regular basis. I said that because he was so fucking ugly, I couldn't imagine anyone giving it to him for free. Anyway, so I said, let's wrap up, mate, eh? Save ourselves catching anything nasty. Well, to be fair, I knew I was clean, but I weren't so sure on matey boy, you know what I mean? Anyway, you know what he went and said to me? He goes to me, listen here, love, have you heard this? I give you the dough, you give me a blow. Well, I weren't quite sure what to say on that. In fact, I think I nearly pissed myself laughing. I goes to him, listen here, matey boy, have you heard this one? Roll this on, or that blow you want is gone. Now fuck off. Honestly, you get them like that sometimes. Thankfully, not often, but you do sometimes. Anyways, so I get out the motor and I see one of the young'uns slouched over a wall. Off her box she was. Poor little thing, looked like she'd just come round from an anaesthetic. Did not know her arse from her elbow. Well, I had to get her out of there, didn't I? She couldn't work in that state. Can you imagine, right? If a punter got hold of her and got her in a car, they'd destroy her within seconds. Anyway, so I had to get her out of there. So I'm walking her to the cab station, and I've got half the brasses tutting at her because she looks like fucking Bambi, and half tutting at me because if I get caught by the pimp, that's it, innit? He's going to give me the hiding of my life. Anyway, so I'll get her to the cars. I'm trying to stick her in the car, and then the next thing you know, literally, well, I don't even know where he come from. Out of nowhere, a pimp pulls up, doesn't he, next to us. He comes flying out the motor, started grabbing the girl, grabbing her hair, pulling her off me. I'm trying to put her into the cab. We're tussling. It's like something out of a fucking Carry On film. Well, until he turned on me, that is. Yeah. Do you know what? He goes to me, stood there, puffed his chest out. He goes, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you? See you little punt, bouncing about with your arse hanging out your jeans and your chest puffed out. You're just a jumped up little prick, mate. You ain't no decent pimp. You see this life here, yeah? This is hard graft for a woman. You bear that in fucking mind. Because I'm telling you now, one of these girls will end up dead. And then you'll know who the fuck I am. I think you got the message. Oh, I didn't mention, I run my own brothel now. All goes on in-house. Not a pimp in sight, just me and my girls earning a living. I mean, I pay a few quid to a local firm for protection, but that's standard. It goes with the territory, you know what I mean? I knew after that last incident something had to change. I don't know, I think I think where I've been around a bit, like I felt a little bit responsible for the girls. I thought if this was how they're going to make their way in life, they was going to do it in a nice, safe, warm environment where they weren't ever alone and didn't get caught up with people like them. I remember one of my first private punters actually. So picture this, right? I'm preparing myself, getting myself all geared up, thinking, okay, he's probably old, he's probably a little bit fat, he's probably a little bit bald, not so good on hygiene. Actually, he's probably really obese. Well, try all the above and no arms and legs. Fuck me, right? I had the shock of my life. The fella looked like a fucking weeble. Honestly, how's I gonna have sex with him? He couldn't even wipe his own fucking arse. I really pissed myself laughing. No, okay, right, look. Jokes aside, all right? We ain't all smackheads running around full of disease, causing trouble. We're just, I don't know, we're just humans trying to get by in life. I bet you don't judge the people that pay for it, do you? Because you know we get all sorts. We've got, let me see here, we've got judges, we've got coppers, we've got members of parliament, we've got barristers, we've got solicitors, we've got lawyers, we've got footballers, celebrities, we've got them all. And all sorts come through that door. And I bet you wouldn't judge them, would you? No, you fucking wouldn't. But, I don't know, I think the point I'm trying to make is, right, we are all the same, we're all human beings, just with a different backstory, yeah? This is our life, our journey. You don't know how we got here, why we got here, right? So before you condemn any of us, any of these girls, just wonder how she got there. I'm not asking much, am I? Right, you lot, move, come on, in the house, now.